Hey everyone, welcome back to our Python programming series. So today we are going to be creating a program that uses loop, conditions and different data structure in Python such as list, dictionaries and tuples. Let's get started to it. So our program is going to be a simple student grade tracker. We will start by creating a list of student and their grades, and then we will use a loop to calculate their average grade. We will also use conditional statement to check if the student's grade is above or below the average, and finally we will use dictionaries to store the student name, grade and whether they passed or failed. So first I'm creating a list. I've created a variable named student, and then I have put here John, Jane, Alex, Bob and Alice. Any random names I put, and then random marks. Next, I'm using a looping function. I'm using for loop to calculate the average grade of all the students. So here I'm writing total grade equals to 0. So for student in students, I have given here variable as students and here student. Total underscore grade plus equals to 1. I mean student, and this index position is 1. Average underscore grade equals to total grade divided by len of students. So print average grade. um, so now that we have the average grade by using this loop function, we will use conditional statement to check if the student grade is above or below the average. So now next I'm writing the if statement in the looping only. So I'm writing for student in students. If student 1, index position 1, is greater than average grade, print student has a grade above than average, else print student has grade above than average, below than average. So here I'm giving index position so that it would be specific. Like if it's going for John, it would be like John has grade above the average, or John has a grade below the average, like that. So now we will be using dictionary to store it in the to store the values. So it will store student name, grade and whether they passed or failed. So I've written here student records equals to, and made a empty dictionary. So I'm using for loop again for student in students. If student 1, index position 1, is less greater than equals to 60, student record student 0 equals to grade student 1 status passed. Like I have written it as I have put condition here. If it is above the average grade, then we will write here. And if it's, if to check if the kid is passed or not, we will write here 60. If the student grade is above than 60, then it will say passed, and if the grade is not above than 60, it's below than 60, then it's failed. And that's why I put else statement. If this is true, then if student is above than 60, it will go here, otherwise it will go in else, and then it will print student records. Now let's run it and let's see what will happen if we run it. As you can see, average grade 78.0. John has a grade above than the average. Jane has a grade above the average. Alex has a grade below the average, and Bob has a grade below the average. So average is 78.0, and Alex got 70, Bob got 65, and Alice has grade above the average. So then it created a list, I'm not list, dictionary, like John grade 85 status passed, then Jane grade 90 status passed, Alex grade 70 status passed, Bob grade 65 status passed, and Alex grade 80 status passed. So that's how we included all the things that we have learned in previous videos, like list, tuples and dictionaries and looping and conditions. I have put it in one program, and I have made a program. It's a student report card making program, and that's how you make it. And you can try it by yourself. Like you can try other programs like that. You can whatever you studied, you can make a program on that. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.